Okay, we're gonna get into some Catholic drama right now.
But
Someone texting you something?
Okay, I just got something. Okay,
Say it and then make.
I'm marking this
it on
because
okay, two things we got to discuss: the Pipe Cottage guy,
yeah.
and that guy Cameron.
Did he just reply to you?
No. So I can't. This is a DM. I have to ask his permission before I say who sent this. So your post about Cameron. He seems like a nice guy, but I really hope this video of his is an honest parallel of my covering the same topic 3 years ago. But it is suspicious that it's the same basic idea with almost the same title. I didn't see my name in the transcript either. So this is another Catholic apologist. That this kid is a straight up thief.
You mean because we also got text from someone else showing an example on Twitter where he stole word for word.
This guy is a straight up. Yeah, no, listen, and not for nothing. This kid started his channel a year ago, and he's been forced
8 years. 2017.
Who is this?
But
kid?
I've been looking
Just
back. He started posting videos a year ago. I went back to his earliest videos there from a year ago, so he might have had the channel before that.
I'm guessing, and that might be where because most of the subs have been recent. Yeah, it was probably a channel for something else that he deleted and repurposed.
Almost
who is this kid?
all of his subs are recent.
Cameron Riker.
Cameron Riker. Okay.
I'll look this kid up.
This guy. Okay. I stopped doing Protestant trolling because of this guy because he annoyed me so much that I'm like, I don't want to come off like this. Like I felt like I was inspiring people to do these kinds of. This guy posts on X every hour on the hour, steals from other people. So let me pull up, Rob. Why don't you pull up the thing that we were sent?
Where
should I send them?
Send it some to Twitter or WhatsApp. It doesn't matter.
I'll send them to WhatsApp. Yeah, this kid is something needs to be done about this kid because he's just a straight up thief. Like he's stealing from Protestants too. Apparently, is that Calvin Bryant Protestant? Yeah, right.
I think so. He's put out 80 videos in the last month.
80 videos in the last month, right? And the average video gets like 800 views, 1,000 views, and every once in a while, one will get like 50,000, which seems to me like he's paying for those to go. Like he's paying for those to go. He's gotten
not in like the paying for subs way, but in like the using the Google ad.
Using Google ad to make those things take off, right?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. I mean, I'm not saying I know this. It's just what it seems like. And his subs, like he had like 7,000 subs a month ago, and now he's got 21,000 subs. Everything he does, he just steals other people's stuff. So this guy Calvin Bryant writes, "Character counts, not for Cameron. Cameron helping young men to become virtuous. Copy and paste my post on his page and uses it as his own. Integrity is a virtue, not for this Catholic content creator." In quotes. Then Cameron says, "Peace, brother. If you tell me to, I will take it down. Thank you for humbling me." Goodness, bro, you literally stole my content. You claim to be a content creator. Why would you even need to ask? I thought the obvious opposition of intent made the post substantially different, even though the words were identical. I'm sorry the irony didn't come. There was no irony. Like this guy he's stolen my tweets. He's literally stolen things I've said and tweeted it, and it annoyed me. Like beyond belief. He has taken other creators, not just a grifter, a thief.
Well,
like, look,
that is what a grifter is.
Presenting other people's content as your own, like actually going through old Catholic Answers videos and stealing them word for word and presenting them as his own.
Yeah, it's not right.
Okay. No, that's stealing. That's actually like, I mean, I would. No, it's not. No, let me explain something about it. It's not Lofton 2.0 because Lofton is different. Lofton at least does his own stuff. He does it where he will use other people to build his channel, but he doesn't straight up steal from people.
From YouTube, not music.
There was one
YouTube.
example.
Yeah, there was one instance where he stole music, but that's not what I mean. It's not like he's stealing other people's work. He'll do like he made his channel the Other Catholic Review channel, so I have my issues with that. But in a way, this kid is worse. Like this is just pure unoriginality and just trying to make yourself a content creator and using photos of him and his wife to try and give dating advice. I don't think he's had an original idea himself. I'm always hesitant to like go with other Catholic creators other than Lofton because I don't want to start beef with other people. But this kid's he's under my skin, and I honestly want people to call him out. Like this kid is a thief and he's a fraud and I don't like him. And he's a convert. Like a new convert. He's a new convert stealing other people's stuff and playing it off like it's his, trying to grow his
convert. Don't make a YouTube channel. Don't be it's just it's so gay. It's so gay. You're a convert and you become an apologist.
I should have waited to do this one though, because the Pipe Cottage one, the Pipe Cottage one kind of links into the previous story. The Pipe Cottage guy, like we want to get him on for the Civil War talk, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Wanted to.
And then Rob destroyed it. Unless
I think that bridge
his tweet was ridiculous.
Well, I still think that bridge can be mended, and we may even be able to have a conversation with him about liturgy. So, here's the thing.
Not until he acknowledges that he says, "Oh, I don't want to get into a debate, but you're all really wrong about this subject."
All right, try not to speak so mockingly if you want to get him on, but
I don't want to get him on.
I don't really care. I don't know.
I will at least talk to him on my channel just about the Civil War. Because
here's the thing,
bro, he's gonna look at your channel and be like, "No way,
this guy's insane."
Here's the thing with the liturgy stuff. It's like I had Mike Pantile reach out to me after his conversation with you guys when I was away. And he goes, dude, I got to be honest. I jumped into this whole thing about saying the Novus Ordo and the Latin Mass. None of that matters. He goes, I've been at the Latin Mass for a few weeks now. And Brian Holdsworth's been trying to like teach me how to actually get acclimated to it. He's like, I kind of have a completely different perspective on it now. He's like, I kind of wish I didn't open my mouth about it. So I said today, I'm like, look, if you're a new convert, learn the faith. Like just study the fathers, learn the faith. Don't go jumping head first and saying that the Novus Ordo is perfectly fine and this and that. Like you don't even know what you're talking about.
It's less about learning like the catechisms, words for words. It's like get used to being Catholic.
Get used to
living
the culture. Like be Catholic, right? Like so. There's still things that are going to come off as alien to you. It's not good to jump into that debate. When this debate, look, I don't even feel comfortable having that debate because I'm not like trained in it. I can tell you my experience. I can tell you what it's like to be a Catholic, a cradle Catholic, and see how my upbringing was completely like my catechesis growing up was completely eroded. And a lot of it has to do with that Novus Ordo Mass. And I lost my faith because of how cheesy that Novus Ordo Mass was and how everything I learned about Catholicism clicked when I went to the Latin Mass and I said, oh, this is the faith I'm learning about. But to just jump in and start talking about, oh, well, it's still Jesus there and it's still valid. And anybody who says when we're talking about the liturgy and we're saying, even if somebody says the Latin Mass is objectively superior to the Novus Ordo, there are defects in the Novus Ordo, there is clearly theological issues in the Novus Ordo, it's a different ecclesiology, there's a whole host of reasons why you would criticize the Novus Ordo. It is not a criticism of the people who go to the Novus Ordo.
I know.
It is not your fault that the hierarchy instituted this missal. It is not your fault that you're in a situation where you'd have to drive 3 or 4 hours to attend a Latin Mass. It's just not your fault. Nobody is saying anything about the people who attend the liturgy. We're just talking about objectively the liturgy itself. So there's no reason to take offense to it. Like it's just not like it's almost narcissistic to take offense to somebody critiquing something they see about, because the Novus Ordo, while it doesn't explicitly allow for that woman to concelebrate it, it implicitly allows it. Like exactly. It implicitly eventually is going to have that. When you have female altar servers, what is next is clearly women in an alb trying to concelebrate. Like it is implicit in the liturgy. So it's not we're not critiquing the people who go. It's not your fault. Like, it's just, this is the culture we were born into, right? We are all born post-conciliar Catholicism era. It's not our fault. But when you start to go to a Latin mass, or you start finding tradition, you start seeing some of the incongruity in the new missal and the old missal, and you're going to discuss it. It is not a condemnation of anybody who goes to it. I freaking went to one Sunday where they sang God Bless America.
To be fair,
Sorry.
that was just penance for drinking too much the night before.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm just saying, like, I really don't think that the guy from Pipe Cottage handled that well. I do think Rob is a little bombastic, but it's almost like the guy, like, to imply that the Holy Spirit led the church to create the Novus Ordo is insane. And Rob, your comment wasn't even that bad. It's like, so you're saying the Holy Spirit led Freemasons to create a new missal?
Right.
Exactly.
What led me to make that spicier comment was him making that claim that the Holy Ghost guided the church into making the Novus Ordo. Me saying, well, okay, can you show evidence? And him saying, it's not your place or my place to make such a claim and show evidence, and I'm like, but you literally made the claim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his inability to recognize that as well kind of set me off.
Well, look, so my point is, just chill out. If you're a recent convert and, like, you haven't, and you don't go, especially if you don't go to the Latin Mass, like, let's say you only go to a Novus Ordo, like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
No, you don't.
Like, you don't even know what the complaints of the people who found the traditional Mass and started attending and are looking back on their experience at the Novus Ordo.
Especially if you're a Protestant convert, until you go to the TLM and really experience, you have no idea just how Protestant the Novus Ordo is.
And the thing is, and not just one, like several,
yes.
and you kind of and you
lost at the first two at least.
Yeah, of course. Like, until you are in it and it's yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, if you're coming from a Baptist background where all you had was preaching, then yeah, the Novus Ordo seems like this beautiful liturgical thing, but it's
They weren't going for Billy Baptist whenever they were making the new Mass. They were going for Anglicans, for Lutherans, and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
It wasn't for Billy Baptist, but you guys are exactly right. I honestly, it feels good. I don't even have to say anything about the new Mass because you guys pretty much covered all the
to be honest, the conference Mass.
Tell me more of the story, because you kind of explained it.
No, we're doing that on the other side.
Okay.
We'll do that on the other side, because I don't, especially the conference stuff. Like, we'll talk about that on the other side. So look, I'm calling this kid Cameron out right now. You're a freaking thief. You're a freaking thief. Stop stealing other people's content. There's nothing organic about the growth of your channel, and I will come after you every single episode if you continue this behavior. I'm just telling. I will make my
stop it. It's gay.
Stop it.
Say, Anthony.
Gay. Like, literally, it's thieving. It's gay. I will, because I don't troll Protestants anymore. My whole account will be trolling. I will do to him what Jim Russell did to me.
Cameron, for your own sake, don't go there.
No, knock it off. Yo, everybody an apology. And I'm telling you right now, the person that just sent me that DM, like, that's really nervy. That is his content.
It's who I think it is, then yeah, holy crap.
It's exactly who all of you think it is.
By the way,
exactly
this is a picture of Anthony now watching Cameron's shows and tweets for the next month.
Oh, that's great, Rob.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam.
That's great. That's really funny.
Let me just tell you something. I don't like thieves, man. And I don't know, man. Like, I may have disagreements with people, like even the person who just texted me. Like, him and I disagree on a lot of stuff. Angry Dad's episode. Look, the thing is, you should
text him and ask him if he thinks I've got a better Jufro than him now.
Well, that tells us who it is then.
I don't. That's not who it was. I'm not saying that's who it was. It was Brian Holdsworth. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Brian Holdsworth.
Brian's way too polite.
I am going to scour this kid's content to see if he stole from Brian Holdsworth too, because
no, not Cameron.
Not Cameron Bertuzzi. No, Cameron. Pull his freaking thing up. Show who he is.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I was going to say I have
going after him today.
No, pull his channel up. This kid. This is not Cameron Riker. some of the thumbnail, all AI thumbnails, like this kid. Somebody's got to stop this kid. This is not right. He's a new Catholic. This is the stuff that's got to be stopped. 21,000 subscribers.
Oh, he's got the worst beard I've ever seen too. Just terrible.
Oh man, I'm telling you right now, I think we're gonna have to do an entire Locals episode just breaking down the episodes that he steals.
I'm just curious on who messaged you guys. You guys have to tell me later.
Okay, I'll tell you the exact one he stole.
One church father.
He stole stuff from you.
The church father Protestants fear most, the one that he got 52,000 views on, he stole from a popular Catholic apologist. Let's just say that.
Let's see what happens if I search that same title. Huh.
Oh, I see.
Same
I see.
title.
I see. I see through the message. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that individual's critiquing this Cameron guy, you know it's pretty bad.
He's not critiquing. Nobody's critiquing anybody. I'm critiquing it.
I didn't realize that was
Whoa, look at that. Oh my
I thought that was on screen.
Wait a minute. Here. Wait just a minute here. I need that. I have
to be fair,
oh, scroll back down,
Cameron has a capital M in his title of most, and Porn only has a lowercase m. So
he
there you go.
did
That's the
interpose the two words, so technically different.
Yeah, exactly. That's the copyright.
All right, everybody. If you follow me on Twitter, retweet what I'm.
Oh gosh.
No. Defend us from Anthony's slander. I don't think Anthony was slandering anyone. I think Anthony's just being Italian right now.
I really need someone to somehow prove that Annabelle Bugnini was a convert.
No, was it
because that's all Jason can ever throw at us. Anytime Anthony comes up with the cradle supremacy tweet, Jason goes, "Oh yeah, and what happened or who all ran Vatican II?" It's like, shut up, Jason.
That's funny. Jason.
No, Anthony was unaware that Lofton was outing all of the sock puppet accounts on Facebook.
On Facebook?
He did it in Facebook comments.
I love it.
That's why you didn't know.
Oh, I'm not on Facebook. Wait, what happened?
Remember when I texted you that I'm like, someone's saying Lofton's going after you right now?
Yeah.
And you're like, where? It was on Facebook, not on YouTube. That's
what did
why
he
you
say? What did he do?
I don't know. I didn't.
This is content for us. We need to respond.
We don't need to respond.
Dude, Rapid Theology was so and the thing is, I never even said anything bad about Lofton or Rapid Theology. I just pretended I was a rapper. I never insulted him. I was just like,
he doesn't have a sense of humor, so that's the problem.
But I purposely never insulted him or did calumny or anything.
Oh, he posted something on YouTube too. Does anyone have that video? Send me that video.
I was very clearly a parody account, and I never calumniated him or anything. I never said anything bad. I would, if anything, I would repost his stuff as me and be like, "Yo, what up, my nuance?" Things like that. I just, instead of the N-word, I would put nuance. I was just I was actually pretty kind to him. I just thought it was funny. Stupid Jim Russell blew that whole goof. Stupid Jim. Rob needs to duct tape to Anthony's hand so he can't talk. All right, we're going to the other side. We're going to continue this little discussion on the other side.
I guess it's on his community page.
It was on his community page. Well, if anybody's part of his community page, send us the receipts. I want to talk about this. This is comedy gold for us,
Anthony,
guys.
you just go to his channel. You don't need to be part of his community page.
Oh, all right. I thought I had to subscribe or something. I don't know how this technology stuff works, guys.
I have to pay for it.
Okay, are we going over to locals now?
Yeah, let's go to